So let's talk about Bitcoin and the crypto market. There is an awful lot to cover off with the SEC and all the antics yesterday around the Bitcoin spot ETF. I'm going to talk you through what we expect to happen next. Let's get to it. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto globally is down 1.12% at the time of recording and stands at $1.7 trillion. We got Bitcoin at 45,285.05, down 3.02% in the past 24 hours. This is really interesting. Obviously, Nick, myself, our team have been forecasting the Bitcoin spot ETF to be a sell the news event. So we're going to dig into what actually happened and what we saw off the back of it. So let's get down and take a look at this. We've got fake Bitcoin ETF approval tweet causes $90 million in liquidations. Now, what I would say is, the SEC and 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 have kind of come out in the past on Twitter, ironically, and said, basically, you should check our official SEC website before, sharing information about things like the spot Bitcoin ETF would be a prime example, to, avoid, sharing, I guess, incorrect information. Well, Gary, the SEC apparently hacked and said that everything had been approved. Looks very genuine on their website. And for me, this is a question of, was this just an employee posting it a little bit too early and we're to expect the Bitcoin spot ETF today? And I'm recording this at 12:30 UTC. So, this might actually happen and we could be, correct in what we're saying here, but the video comes out afterwards. So, look, really interested to get your views and opinions. Do you kind of expect it to be agreed, approved, delayed, rejected today? Or do you think it's going to happen later this week or going on a little bit longer? Really interested to get your views and opinions. Now, I want to sort of go to Twitter. We'll have a look at the time events of what happened with the SEC hack, the bit of the timeline. So 3/11, the SEC tweets, all Bitcoin ETFs are approved. And you've got your screen share here, right? It looks pretty official with the post. It's very in line with what they normally do. So easy to see how it fooled a lot of people. We got 3:26. 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 says the SEC account was hacked. And then 3:38, the SEC regains control of the account and deletes the original tweet. And then 3:42, the SEC tweets they were hacked and have not approved ETFs. Something very, very fishy here, right? And what I would say, and obviously you've got the different tweets and stuff here if we have a look. Really interesting stuff. And what I would go on to say is, these are the people that are supposed to be keeping investors safe. They've caused $90 million worth of liquidations. And it's actually really important to understand what's actually happened here. We went up and we come down. And look, this is kind of what this article is saying. The Bitcoin ETF approval rehearsal favored sell the news reaction, according to the analyst here. And, this is basically the timeline. And I'm going to share this in our Discord for people to read through at their leisure. But this is, again, just really interesting stuff to see how, we got a bit of a spike and then a bit of a pullback. So sell the news, and then it's recovered after, it's been made clear that the Twitter account was compromised. So we saw a bit of a sell-off, and I think this is basically what we've been kind of trying to explain to people to expect when it comes to the Bitcoin ETF. And yeah, look, I think, we're vindicated. I saw messages from other influencers and other people in the space saying we were crazy. We've always been really, honest and transparent about we thought this would be what plays out, and it's a short term but really bullish for the long term. So yeah, we'll see what actually happens when everything comes to fruition. The next thing that I want to talk about here is the fact that we got crypto OTC volume increasing. 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗧 soars 400% in 2023. And this does bring me on to something that, I've kind of experienced with being debanked by Santander here in the UK due to investing in cryptocurrency. That we're seeing exchanges making it very, very challenging for people here in the UK to be able to onboard and purchase crypto. And what I mean by this is the banks are saying, you can't transfer to this exchange, that exchange. You're limited to this amount for this exchange per month. And then you've got the exchanges losing, access to the on-ramps from UK customers in pound sterling. So there's an awful lot going on that is not really positive for people in the UK. And this is a country that is saying that they want to be the crypto hub of the world, and they've got it all wrong. Or is it all just deliberate? We're going to see more over-the-counter trades. Exchanges are going to become less and less relevant. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out. But retail is really being squeezed out, and this is something I think is going to continue in the short term. We've got Apple India blocks Binance, 9 other crypto exchanges weeks after the FIU notice. So this is Binance, KuCoin, and 8 others have also been removed from the Apple store in India. So yeah, look, more and more challenges for retail to get into crypto, right? It's almost like it's a plan across the globe to only allow the wealthiest people to be wealthy and gain wealth and keep people poor. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Nearly 10 hedge funds are set to launch spot crypto ETFs in Hong Kong, Hashkeys says. Again, really, really positive stuff. That again, we're seeing really awesome stuff when it comes to cryptocurrency and the adoption as well. We've got crypto custodian BitGo wins in principle approval as major payments institution in Singapore. Again, more moves being made. And 2.8 billion USDT deposits 𝗕𝗘𝗪 on crypto exchange. So this is the firm 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪 moved millions in USDT to exchanges after receiving $2.8 billion from 𝗕𝗪 Treasury over the last 3 months. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. This all could be related to the Bitcoin spot ETFs, and real big money could be coming in. This is what we've been talking about for many, many years. And, not just the ETFs, but big money coming into crypto, institutions, everything being tokenized. It is great to see everything that's happening at the moment in crypto, apart from obviously the squeeze on retail. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.